I wish good things to you who's watching this. I am Alexey and I'm playing a casual game against a strong Finnish master with the screen name Nallerheim, whom you've already might have seen on the channel if you watched a lot of my videos. Right, we have yellow meeples, we're going second, and we're starting our game with a disadvantage, -6 points, and a precariously played meeple, but sometimes that just happens. Not sure what to do with this at all, but I think this is the best move. It's hard to explain, but it grabs some value and it makes it difficult to place well. So of course my opponent, this is now very, very vulnerable to a block, but as you see, we are going to end up just fine. It's really surprising what kind of stuff you can get away with at the start of the game. Of course my opponent will now block here, but at least we're gonna save one meeple, and no, that's good enough. We might even go here to block this, but no, you can't say no to 4 points. Yeah, that's unfortunate because we need this tile everywhere. We need this tile here. We need this tile here. But we're going to go here first. It's just... Yeah, I mean, I'm even gonna do this. So anticipating that I will finish this. But if not, at least there's this city and this might grow and there's some green squares. It's a bit iffy, but it's fine. And well, if this little meeple gets blocked, at least there's content value. By the way, we should start counting tiles, and there's only 3 of these guys left, and that's it. We are the first on the field, and I think we're now can claim back an advantage. Maybe I'm getting a bit overexcited about this field, but it's something. It's worth something. Difficult tile to play. We could go here, and this is kind of seems to be really the only possible move. But then we're leaving this vulnerable, which is maybe not that bad. But probably we want to be able to turn the city into a ruin. So we have to do something else. We could do this. We could do this. Yeah, I guess we're going to just do this. Okay, that's nice. So we can just stay put. And just score more little points. Yeah, we'll definitely need to turn this into a ruin. Only 2 of those left. So that's already interesting. And my opponent... Yeah, I know there's going to be a field meeple, so we now have a dilemma. Do we drop a field meeple here, which is actually a good move, or do we just take 4 points here? I think dropping a field meeple is more important. Because we need to make sure that we stay ahead in this field fight. Well, actually, we do not want a big field fight at all, because we're down on meeples. But this might as well be just unavoidable. Of course, we're not going to go here. We're not going to go here. We're not going to give our opponent rodents. We are going to finish our monastery. We are going to put something here, but well, it will not be a crossroads. It will be something like this. Okay, this city is officially blocked. So, I guess we kind of have to go here, but we will be constricting our field, and we'll leave our opponent the chance of covering this field up if he gets a curve. But we still have plenty of green squares to justify this field. Really, it's 6 points. We just need 1 more city in this field so that there's 9 points, and we're going to be perfectly fine. Or so I think. By the way, only 1 straight row left. And I'm not recounting, I'm just trusting my memory. So, if you want to correct me, it's too late. I'm definitely not putting anything here, because now my one meeple is controlling two meeples, and if my opponent wants to do something, great. If not, I have a -1 advantage per meeple. This is just great. I'm just gonna connect. I think. I don't think there's anything better that I can do. I do not want to make this kind of block, because there's still plenty of things that fit here, so I would be giving my opponent extra points. So if I want to block, I need to wait for a crossroads first. Yeah, I guess we just have to go here. I mean, nothing much else to do. Yes, that was I was hoping for. So we get to continue this for free. We could do this, because now at least this blocking comes with tempo, but I also like this. And yes, my opponent can kind of continue this with tempo, but I think so many roads... so my opponent can continue his monastery and block my city at the same time, at least start an attack on my city, but there's just so many road tiles that have gone out. I think mathematically I still have the advantage here. And I want to just be building a city on my field. And if my opponent blocks everything, well, that's perfectly fine, because I will have one meeple blocked versus two. Many triangles left till 8. And 6 big tiles. So actually this meeple will be entirely justified. Good move. But, well, I let him just complete the block, you know. I don't know if there's a lot that I can do. So he did it. Okay. Well, we could go here. But then we want... Oh no, of course we need to go here. And then just connect this through a curve, I guess. And this is the correct way to do this, because we want to have room for an attack with tempo. Yeah, he's closing off my field, which is fine. But then why should I... 1, 2, 3... Do I even have to place something here? I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this advantage. So we have 2 versus 3, let me think. Maybe I don't even want to place this. I think I just want to grab the 3 points. And try and attack this city. I will get to block this. I can attack this stuff a little bit later. Yeah, I get to do all kinds of things. There's still 4 curves that go here. And I think now we need to pose a threat to my opponent. Because now we're threatening something here, and now we're threatening something here. So if we manage to get a triangle before our opponent does, then we get to block. Okay, well, we didn't manage, but at least my opponent cannot continue his city upwards. There's still, this spot is still vulnerable, this slightly vulnerable. So what can we do? Yeah, just continue, really, this city, nothing much. Plus 18 on the scoreboard definitely helps. Okay, so now we're about to attack here with tempo. We will soon, if possible, attack here with tempo. Everything happens with tempo, which is perfect. Oops, I forgot to count tiles. So what about the curves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 2 curves remaining. Ah, interesting. Huh. What should Nallerheim do? That's a good question. Maybe even do something like this, trying to create a ruin. Yeah, that's fantastic. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure that at least this city is not finished. I think that's the best move. And do we even meeple this stuff? I think no. We'll get to use it later. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that it's a huge ruin, but... I still had blocking outs there, so... maybe that's acceptable. But I'm not sure about that. This is going to be a very good ruin already, 12 points versus my... Yeah, we're just gonna finish this, which is fine. Normally, of course, you want to spend shielded tiles on your own cities, but there isn't just many places where I can start a new city profitably. And we also now got a fantastic tile. We're going to take 2 points for the road. Yeah, by the way, correct move from my opponent, so closing off entry points to the city. I'm not sure if I should have put a meeple here. I think either way was fine. It was not the easiest decision. But he really sealed off my field, didn't he? Probably that's not going to be enough. Like, we're still at plus 20. We're getting all kinds of quick points. We got good draws. And I think we didn't really do anything stupid, so it works out. Maybe it was a little bit awkward that my opponent got entangled with these roads versus monasteries. So now he's going to try and develop a big field and fight for it. I think that's a good strategy for him. Well, what can we do? We can just start new stuff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we try to do something like this? Just force him to invest here instead of here? What about city caps? 1, 2, 3. Still 3 with the roads. But not many, not many. Yeah, I think we can do that. Should be fine. Maybe. I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe it was a little bit too risky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's definitely counting triangles. He's thinking if he can block me. But I will have 2 tiles left to complete this, and yeah, I'm just not sure why this move didn't come much earlier. And we don't have places to play this tile. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could go here, but there's not really many city caps left, and we need to have value from these guys. So what do we do? I think we can block... No. We can block the block for the blocking square. At least we get some kind of value from here. Yep. I like this. Because my opponent is not gonna... I'm not sure if he's gonna take 4 points. I think he'd rather go here. And drop a field meeple. Yeah, that's correct. And we're gonna count up the curves again. I think there were 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 2 left. I think I still have ways to lose this game. Especially now after my opponent will place here, which he has to do, just has to do. At least I get to complete my rather pathetic city. Oh well. Let's think again. We're at plus 18, but my opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're only at plus 3. But we have 2 points here, so we're at plus 5. But we're at minus 7 points here. So we are at minus 2. And we have minus 5, so we're at minus 7. We have plus 8 here, so we're at plus 1. And we have minus 5 here, so we're at minus 4. But we have 6 here, so we're at plus 2. And we have 10 here, so we're at plus 12. And we have minus 3 here, so we are at plus 9 and the meeple. However, my opponent could get these 12 points in the event of which we will be down 3 points for a meeple. Which is a win, because there's still a monastery that we can place over here. There's still some odd roads that we can use to score a 4-point road. So a meeple in this position is still worth more than 3 points. And we should do more about counting those tiles. It's still possible to connect to this field, by the way, with 1, 2, 3, with the one remaining crossroads. So, you know, if we ever need to risk hard, then we're gonna do that. That was, I think, uncalled for. I mean, I don't mind, but it's a 50%er, okay. So there's still one of those left. Yeah, wait, what was the point? Why not? Why give yourself 50% when you could have given yourself 75? Because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. Yeah. Because he didn't know that I had this tile, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not being silly. Okay, so there's still one of those left. What about triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. One triangle with a crossroads. What about these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I think I have enough equity to start this road. I'm gonna say the odds are good enough, in my opinion. Because I still have, I think 4 tiles that fit? No? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 of these guys that remain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1 these guy that remains. Then we just take the 7 points and we can be done with it. Yes. Again, I think this was just a mistake, because my opponent could have now already connected. And he needs this crossroads here anyway. By the way, in terms of points, what happened? We were at plus 9, we gained plus 12, plus 11, because minus 1 here, plus 7, so we're now at plus 18. Well, plus 18 is great. Plus 19. Now comes this. Yeah, so it just looks like wasted 2 points, really. My opponent needs to do something super risky. Super risky. I don't even know what. Start another city, maybe? Interesting. Well, I mean, he's giving me the chance to connect, but I think there are no triangles. No, there's still one triangle remaining. But I'm not the one who's behind, so of course I'm not going to even try to do that. I'm just going to take 4 points, create a small field, and... yeah. Oh, well, we don't even get to benefit from this field. That's unfortunate. And we don't get to score more than 3 points per meeple. Well, it's not such a big problem, no. And here come the 7 points for my opponent, which I think is not going to be enough. Oh, that actually was a little bit closer than I expected, but it was still 100% all the time. So what happened? I think my opponent played like really well in restricting this field and creating this big ruin, but I managed just to get a significant advantage with these 2 monasteries, and my opponent got tangled up with these roads. And then we did the important thing of not trying too hard to save the city, not trying too hard to fight for the field, but just go for secure options that kept our points advantage, and that's pretty much it. I usually like winning games whilst losing the biggest feature, so we didn't try to connect to this ruin, we didn't try to connect to this field, and it still was enough. We got a little bit lucky in getting this meeple out. That was maybe a dubious move. But, you know, can't have a perfect game, maybe. Anyway, that was interesting, at least to me. Hopefully to you as well. Let me know if you have any further thoughts about this game, and also like and subscribe and stuff like this. That helps the algorithm a lot. Yep. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you soon.